Welcome all masters. Welcome for oneness meditation Qatar sessions. Today we have Master Srikanth connecting from Dubai, and he will be sharing on the topic how future is going to be in future. And I will give a short introduction about the master. Master Srikanth, as I told, he's currently staying in Dubai, and his education qualification is either MBA, Finance and Marketing, and he has masters in psychotherapy and counseling, and he has got diploma in computers also, and he has been connected with the PSSM from 2006, and his occupation is a GST and financial consultant come counseling psychiatrist, physiotherapist, sorry, and he has got 14 years of experience working in banking, finance, administration and education sector, and he conducts free meditation sessions, and he is doing the one-to-one counseling also for the individuals who are just the beginners in meditation, and he is even gives the counseling for the individuals who are suffering from any personal issues with meditation as a tool, and he is maintained even a pyramid care center in the United Arab Emirates, U.A.E. And he has conducted many sessions also by Dr Patriji in the Dubai, and he has been connected with PSSM Raichur and Gangavathi, Karnataka team, and he has taught meditation in many villages over there, and is currently placed in Hyderabad, and he has got a pyramid care center with name Sripada SRIVALLABHA Spiritual Care Center in Secunderabad in India, and he is Executive Secretary of Krishna Pyramid Spiritual Care Center, RK Puram, Secunderabad, and he organizes various Zoom sessions and conducts online classes, and he has got his own YouTube channel also, Happy Yogi Srikanth DHULIPALA and K for Knowledge, and he is a governing council member of Pyramid Spiritual Science Academy, which is the education wing of PSSM, and is presently working as in PMC as a manager admin. Really great, master. You are doing a wonderful service. Seeing your experience and your qualifications is amazing. You are doing great spiritual service, and we are very happy to listen to your wisdom, master. Very warm welcome to you, Srikanth, master. Amazing. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, and hello to one and all. It's a great pleasure for me to connect with all of you, and especially Sankeet and all the team of Qatar, those who are organizing very much wonderful sessions over there. And today I am very happy and glad to see you all. So today my topic will be, Sankeet, are you able to see my screen there?
It is not it, sir. I were able to not it see the screen.
Okay, let me share. Yes, Sankeet. I hope you are able to see my screen.
Yes, now the screen is visible. Yes, sir.
Yes. Yeah. Thank you very much. So, today I will be discussing about a very wonderful called Incredibly Believable. So, this book, why I have chosen is because in this book they have mentioned like how the future is going to be. In Telugu, it is translated as Maha Avatarana in Telugu, and the author is Dr. Sunny Satin. So Sunny Satin was born in India in Parsi family, and he did his IIT from Powai, Mumbai, and he has done PhD in transpersonal psychology, and he went around the world literally 90 times. So that is very stunning. And he is very much expert into hypnotherapy, regression therapy, energy healing, crystal therapy, and all this thing. The first edition of this book was released in the year 2007. So at that time, it was a different time. In 2007, people were not so much spiritually inclined at that time, and this book was very much ahead of the time. So in those days, when you will say that everything, there will be no cash available. So it was very difficult for people to believe. But now after demonetization in India, like most of the entire world is able to believe that yes, things are going to change, and a lot of drastic changes are taking place, and like how our future transportation will be, like how the finance will be in the future, and how our relationship will be in the future. So all these things are very beautifully dealt in this book, written by Dr. Sunny Satin. It's a very wonderful book, and everyone should read this book. So my topic, like today's topic, is based on the inputs from this book, like how the future is going to be. And in this book, like there are two things. One is
Sir, one second. Sorry, sir, for interrupting.
yes.
Sir, if you are able to make your screen 100% better, because down part is getting cut, so just you can make 100% the zoom, it will be perfect in this screen. Here, plus you can do minus, minus half.
Here, right.
Yeah, it is more. So no, you will make 100% simplest, 100%.
100%. Okay.
Yeah, that the screen will fit perfectly.
Now I think
Yeah.
it is okay.
Yeah, now it's perfect fit.
Yeah, okay. Thank you. So yeah, there are two things here, and one is what is called the past life regression. In this process, like the regressor, the person who is taking the patient or the client to past life, and if he is suffering or if he is having some issues in the present life, that will be rectified by taking him to his past life. And through that regression process, in maybe in 4 sittings or 5 sittings, as the case may be, so they will heal the problem of the client. But when we come to the second aspect, that is future life progression, in this kind of a session, like the regressor will take the person into the future, like how the future is going to be. And Dr. Sunny Satin is such a person, like he was able to take his students or maybe clients, or I can say the people who are associated with him for very long time into the future. And through this regression process of like future life progression process, so he has seen all those things. I mean, their subject or their co-partners who are associated with this book or are associated with him, they have seen like how the future is going to be. So on that basis, like they have written this book. So, and the most of the book, what are the aspects mentioned in these books are mostly already happened, and 70% of this book is like whatever is written, it's all completed. Only 30% of this book is remaining. So there is a very dimensions shift on the earth, like the scriptures of India. They call it as the change of yuga. The yugas are changing. Satya Yuga, Kali Yuga. So most of the people believe that now we are in the Kali Yuga, and the Kali Yuga is going to end, and we are again entering into Satya Yuga. So the time between this is the time between the Kali Yuga and Satya Yuga, and few people believe that yes, we have already entered into the Satya Yuga. So Maharshi Yogi refers this as heaven on earth, and the Bible, there are references of Armageddon, the end of times, and 1,000 years of peace. So all this, so the Mayan calendar of South America has called it the end of the time. So like they have the Mayan, they have stopped mentioning after this point, because after this peace period, like there will be a lot of transitions are going to happen, and after this the future will be very much it will be progressing towards the peace. It will progress towards the beautification of the humanity. So that is the reason the Mayan calendar has not mentioned this period. So in their calendar, literally they have stopped mentioning after this period. So in the popular terms, it is known as the start of the new age. So this is how it is what is mentioned in various spiritual books, Bible and all these things, it is mentioned. So we have all this at present. I mean, our entire humanity is dominated by dark forces. And so that is the reason. So these elements were very much dormant on the earth, like the greed, lust, anger, fear, poverty. So all these elements were very much dormant when the dark forces were there. But now, when the shift has taken place and all these dark forces are now vacating our Mother Earth, now we see the light. The light beings are very much connected and penetrated on the Mother Earth, and now the things are going to change. So Earth is we will talk about the rotation speed of Earth. The speed of rotation is measured in the Schumann resonance. The Schumann is the person who has discovered the speed at which the Earth rotates. So that is the 7.8 hertz cycles per second in 1983. That was recorded. But now the frequency of the Earth has increased to 11 hertz in 2006, and again the fourth in that dimension. So when this book was written, the basic resonance frequency is 13 hertz. So in the recent times also, it is mentioned that our Earth is moving very fast. That means when the Earth rotates, we will have 24 hours. But the rotation is so fast that the 24 hours is not 24 hours anymore. It is 19 hours or 20 hours. It is not anymore 24 hours. So that means why the rotation of the Earth is very fast. Why the Earth is rotating so fast? Because we are entering into one thing called the photon band. So what is this photon band? So this is our solar system, my dear friends. So this is our entire solar system. This is our solar system, and this cycle, what you see here, this is the photon band. So we are almost near to this, and soon we will enter into this photon band. So this once we enter into this high frequency belt or high frequency zone, so most of the people, there will be a lot of changes in the body. Now you might have experienced a lot of changes in your body. DNA structure will change, and you will have a lot of changes in your body. You will have headaches, nausea, and these kind of impacts also will take place. And there will be landslides. There will be so many political changes on the earth. Like all the political leaders of the world, they will be awakened, and there are so many changes like this are going to take place. So all the people, those who are spiritually inclined, only they can survive by these positive vibrations and the highest energy, which we will be gaining after entering into this photon band. So that is the reason, my dear friends, Pyramid Spiritual Society's movement is teaching about meditation. Like this is a tool to protect yourself from the change of frequencies, because if you have to sustain from the higher changing frequencies, then you have to increase your vibrations, and increasing your vibration is possible only through meditation, or else it is not possible. So you have to do meditation, you have to read spiritual books, you have to be in the circle of like-minded people, those who are meditators or spiritually inclined persons, and whenever you find time, you have to teach others. So the new age will begin from 2029. Now we are just 7 years behind. So from the new age will enter from 2029. So this is called the age of Aquarius. We are left with 780 plus years. You must increase your vibrations to survive in this new world. So a lot of changes are taking place across the globe. So many people, those who are not aligned to this energy, they will vacate the Earth planet. Vacate in the sense they will vacate their bodies here through accidents or through landslides or through flight accidents or whatever it may be, and they will be vacated from this Mother Earth, and they will take place in some other place where it is the frequency is very low. The Earth is in third dimension now. It will be increasing its speed in frequency, and it will reach fifth dimension. So the earth is changing, the energies on the earth are changing. So many things are changing. So we will be entering into the 5D consciousness, that is fifth dimension consciousness. Now we are in third dimension consciousness, but after 2029 will be the entire our entire galaxy we have seen. I mean, galaxy will enter into the photon band. So our consciousness will change. The fifth dimension consciousness will be a soul-based identity, unity consciousness, and man will care for others. Will he will be having this intuitive thinking and high energy instant manifestation. So the heart will rule. Here in third dimension, the mind was ruling. So like he was dominated by the fear, chaos and all these things. But in the fifth dimension, the man will believe in divine order. Everything happened for the highest good, abundance mindset. So that's how it is going to be in the future. So there are a lot of friends, how the new world is going to be. Everyone will operate from the heart based on unconditional love. So that's how it is going to be. There will be sufficient resources for all. But now most of the resources are owned by few rich companies in the rich families in the world, and they are dominating others. Almost all the resources are like dominated by 5% of the wealthy families, and remaining 95% are dependent on the instructions of these 5% of families, those who are ruling the entire resources of the world. So in future that will not happen, and everything, all the food, the basic necessities will be available to each and every person on this earth. So the major areas of life in new world will be work and leisure. These are the segments like Dr. Sunny Satin has covered in his book, like how it is going to be, how the education is going to be, environment, political systems, all these things are very much covered. The society structures, in this segment he has mentioned like our actions are based on our free will, and they are done to impress others in various social groups. So that's how it will be. There will be no space for ego and all these aspects in the new society structure. The entrance test of pre-education, so this kind of test will not be there in future. That's how, because now there is a lot of stress, and because of stress the children are facing illness, diabetes, hypertension. That is the present scenario, but in future there will not be any like entrance test or anything in the future. That is what Dr. Sunny Satin is telling about. So this is how the new education system will be. There will be no grading system in the future. Admission to various classes will be based on the interest alone. Here there is no examination, no pass or fail, no academic degrees. So this is how the education system in the future is going to be. And Sunny Satin views on education. Amitabh Bachchan versus Sunny Satin, Sunny Satin met Amitabh Bachchan in his residence in Mumbai. At that time, like Amitabh Bachchan was a struggling actor, and Sunny Satin was studying IIT in Powai, Mumbai. So, like after that, Sunny Satin's father and Amitabh Bachchan's father, Harivansh Rai Bachchan, both were good friends, and so it was at that time like he has met Amitabh Bachchan and this thing. So, like at that time, he was a struggling actor, Amitabh Bachchan, at that time. But now things won't be the same. So now entire world knows like who is Amitabh Bachchan. So that's how the things will change. But why there was a mention of Amitabh Bachchan here is like Amitabh Bachchan's father, Harivansh Rai Bachchan, was a very good academician. He was very good at academics. But Amitabh Bachchan was not so much good at studies. But he had the interest on the dramatics, or you can say the films. So, and he believed that he will become a very wonderful actor in the future, and he became. So that's how, like, you have to believe your dreams. That is what Sunny Satin mentions in this book. Like you should always follow your dream. You should follow like what your heart tells you to believe. So that like there is a concept of remote viewing here. He has mentioned in the book. Like remote viewing is like you will take that person into like hypnotic state, and you will tell him that in the next 5,000 kilometers ahead of your location, what you see any warship or anything, or do you see any missiles or anything? So this is possible. This is how Americans, Russians, they were using the hypnotic regression in a wrong manner. That is called the remote viewing. So you can see these people are hypnotizing this person to see the warships of the enemy, and what is available, what are the hidden missiles or anything. And this gentleman was telling, but all these things had stopped after 2000. Now the frequencies are very high, and the remote viewing is no more available now. So the money and the finance, the earlier our investments are changing now. Now most of the things now it is not available through physical money. Most of the things will happen through online transfers, and India is a massive place where we have shifted from physical money to online transfer system. Everything is digitalized, everything is plastic money. So the future is plastic money. So in future you won't find even a single penny for doing any barter system, I mean to purchase anything or anything. So everything will be digitalized, and everything will be like plastic money. Plastic money will speak in future. That is the future, what we'll see. Now we have seen a lot of automation everywhere, and you will have, every person in the world will have a unique ID card, and that will be linked to the personal account, and it will be equivalent as a bank account, and it will also contain the thumbprint of the account holder. Now we have this kind of system in Aadhaar card in India and other countries. In Dubai, we have the Emirates cards there. So all the details of the person, like biometric or the fingerprints, everything is recorded in the small chip there. So in the future, it will be like that. In future, there will not be any stock markets. There will not be any casinos. You will be missing that one. There will not be any health insurance, and there will be no accountant jobs also in the future. So everything will be digitalized. So there is no need of an accountant or a similar related degrees person, because there will not be, everything will be white. There will be no black money. Black money in the sense, like if there is no physical money, so you are forced to do everything online. And if you are doing everything online, everything is online, there is nothing to hide. So there is no quotient of black money portion. So everything will be white, and everything will be is visible. When everything is visible and everything they are saving online, so like all the people will be paying taxes. In the future, there will not be any taxes also. Like they will be just charging the banking transaction charges. I mean, for maintaining your account in the bank, only that amount will be deducted. There will not be any income tax in the future anymore, or the GST what we have now. So that will not be there in the future. So that's how it will be. And until now, only 1% of people were controlling the 70 to 80% of resources. But other 99% are forced to earn for that 1%. That's how the current scenario is. But as I said, like there will in future there will not be no taxes, account paperwork, everything is computerized. Now itself is a lot of the things are centralized, and everything is computerized. So in future it will be like there is no physical paper will be available. Everything will be digitalized. So in future we will have this automatic delivery system. That means if you are going like the factory distribution system apartment, that means if you are going to a supermarket, if you are purchasing something, then you are paying through credit card or debit card, that is there. But you have to bring that material to, I mean, the groceries or everything you have to carry to your place, or somebody from the supermarket will send his person to send his man to your apartment. But in future, there will be like distribution system. That means your things will be kept on the what you call into a system where is kind of a conveyor belt kind of a thing, where all the materials will automatically reach your apartment gate, or it will reach into inside your apartment. So this kind of a distribution system will be available in the future, like wall clock factory auto delivery system to apartment. So if you want to purchase anything, so it will be kept in the auto delivery system and it will reach your apartment. Suppose you want to go from Hyderabad, let's say Hyderabad in India to America. So what you will do, you just book your trains. In future, there will not be flights anymore. So you will miss the airports. Flights will not be there. Future will be on trains. So all the high-speed trains, you will just go there. And like if you want to go, as I was telling, like if you want to go from India, that is from Hyderabad to America, yes, you will catch the train, and you will book, you will keep your luggage in your automatic delivery system, and once till you reach America, your goods, everything, the luggage, everything will be delivered to America automatically through this automatic delivery system. And in future, there will not be any boundaries. There will not be boundaries. That means a person from India can freely move without visa to Australia or UK or USA or anywhere they can go. And similarly, a person from US can easily come to India without any passport or any hassles anymore. So these kind of things are going to happen in the future. Like these are the things which will be missing in future. Retail banking will not be there. Newspapers, news magazine, gas stations, petrol bunks, everything will not be there. As I said, that airports, airlines, coal mining, chemical fertilizers, anything which will harm the environment, that won't exist. Like there won't be any prisons anymore, because everybody will be spiritually inclined, and so there is no need of police stations, prisons, court, everything is not required. So TV cable, now itself we are missing TV cables and computer networks, or everything is gone. Ready-made garments manufacturing, land and telephones are gone long back. So all these things will miss in the future. So that's how it is going to be in future. The children will be very happy, creative, and they will be called as the crystal childs in the future. So that's how, like, the housing, most of the housing will be provided by the government, and so everybody will move from cities and they will settle down in the towns, and there will be no competitive sports like competitive sports or violent sports like boxing or skydiving or anything. This kind of things will not be there, and mode of the transport will be magnetic levitated trains. As I said, like in the absence of flights, we will have the magnetic levitated trains which will run at the speed of 500 to 600 kilometers per hour. So this train will run with the crystal power, and they will have automatically computer driven. So there is no need of driver, and there is no chance of accidents. And so, and we'll in future bicycles we will be using it, because it is not environment healthy, and it will not create damage anymore to the environment. So bicycles we can use freely in the future. And this is how the Tejas train interior, and this is how the picture is shown in this book also by Dr. Sunny Satin, like how the future is going to be. So, and the picture what he has shown in the book, now this kind of picture we have in form of Tejas train, and its speed is 200 kilometers per hour as of now in India. And like in the future, like in like we will have the trains which will go under the water, inside the ocean and this thing. And recently, like U.A.E has announced one underwater train from Mumbai to Fujairah in U.A.E. So it will just cover 2,000 kilometers in just 2 hours. And this is the reality. Like this is the future, what we are seeing, underwater bullet train. And this was mentioned in the book long time back in 2006. But now this is the reality. In future, we will be traveling from Mumbai to Fujairah in just 2 hours. and we will be covering all the 2000 kilometers per hour, 2000 kilometers of journey. So we will have these overhead metros. This is how the future of transportation. So this kind of conveyor belts, what we see in the airport. So same kind of distribution system will be available from supermarket to your apartment, which I have mentioned a few slides back. So this is how like all the goods will be delivered directly to your house, and from your house it will be delivered to your destination where you want to reach. So this is how in the future will be. So no car and chuffers, no traffic jams, no gas station. These all things will miss down. So no European airports, no insurance will be there in the future. So that is how we'll be missing out. All 7 bodies will be fully integrated. So now we have 3-studded DNA, 2-studded DNA earlier. Now we'll have this 3-studded DNA will be there, and mind will control over the body from aging. So our chakras also will increase from 7 chakra system to 11 chakra system. That's how our body changes will take place. And so that's how 13 chakras, how the system will be. Like the root chakra, sex chakra, solar plexus, diaphragm. This is 1 chakra, and the thymus and wellness dream. So these are few chakras added here. The crown chakra, galactic, and so all these additional chakras will be adding up for the future human. Our body will acquire all these additional chakras in the future, in coming days to come. So when all these things are happening, as I said, that there will be sudden fevers, flu-like content, intense headache, problem with sight, hearing, so dizziness, nausea, short-term memory loss. So all these things we will experience. Sankeet, can I continue? I am exceeding the time, I believe.
No problems. You can finish us. It is very, very interesting, sir. Really. So again, they should not miss the flow. You can definitely do, sir. It's amazing, really. The contents are really.
So I will just take another 5 to 10 minutes.
Yeah, it's okay.
Close it down.
Yeah. Please continue. It's a good topic.
Yes. Yeah. Thank you very much. So these kind of changes, we are going to experience in the future, and now itself, in pyramid spiritual societies movement, we believe all religions are one, and in the future entire world will operate as a one religion, the religion of mankind. So the meditation takes us to inner pain. So most of the people will be doing the meditation, and the 4th dimension, there will be no religions, all will be spiritual. So our earth, the earth will be moving from 3rd dimension to 5th dimension. So in the 5th dimension, we have a lot of peace, and every person will be spiritually inclined, and that will be a very good place, a very exciting place to live for all of us. And then what about relationship? In future, there will not be any marriages anymore, and there will be living relationship in the future. So in future, if there are no marriage system available, then there is no formalities of legal formalities. If you want to stay with one lady, or if 2 persons want to stay together, they need not have to have a legality in the because there will not be any marriages in the future. So there is no requirement of legal affliction in whatever sense they require. So they will be staying together. That will be called as the living relationship. That will be there. So in the future, we will just see how the living relationships are going to be. And in living relationship, both the partners will give a lot of importance to each other's privacy, and they will try to stay together in a very peaceful manner. And there is no binding of marriage in this thing. So, and beyond that, at this point, it is very difficult to tell how this living relationship will exist in the future. But this is how it is described in this book, and most of the saints or most of the spiritual gurus also have mentioned about there will not be any marriages in the future anymore. Like Sri Ravi Shankar has mentioned about this, and Jaggi Vasudev and all these spiritual masters, they spoke about this fact that in future there will not be any marriages anymore. So there will not be any binding. Like you are now you are compelled to glue to your partner for whatever reasons, but in future there will be living relationship. So to know more about like how the living relationships are going to be in the future, we have to wait for a few years now. It's hardly 7 to 8 years. So in the coming years, we'll come to know like how the living relationship are. So in the future, like the healthcare segment, when we talk about the body is, we have given our body to doctors, mind to psychologists, and soul is unexplored. So when we do meditation, we will try to explore the soul here. That's how we have overlooked the fact that our body itself works and is an integrated unit. So that is the reason how our body works, the conscious mind, the subconscious mind. So in the future, we will not have any surgeons or surgeries, no transplantation, because everything will follow the path of meditation, and everybody will be healthy consciousness, and they will do all the work with the consciousness. So whatever work they are doing, they are very much inclined to do that work. So if I want to explore the stream of, let us say, engineering, then I will explore the engineering area. Or if I wanted to become somebody as a dancer, I will explore a dancing school, and I will acquire the respective degree. So there is no force. So now at present, what is happening, that the person who wants to become doctor, he is becoming engineer. The person who wants to become engineer, he is becoming a singer. So nobody is inclined towards what he wants. They are whatever profession is very much famous, they are following only that. So, but in future that won't be happening. So no aging, so no elders and old age persons anymore, because everybody will be taking the pranic energy in the future. So everybody will be healthy. They will be no illness. There will not be death anymore. Like most of the people will live for more than 1,000 years in coming years. So all these things are going to happen. So politics and government. So now Osho Rajneesh says that there is no requirement of government. Nobody should rule us. Nobody should tell us that you have to do this thing, you have to do that. So the concept of government itself is not so good. So in the future, we will not have any government system kind of thing. So all the countries will come together and they will share whatever they can share. And that's how the entire world will operate as a one unit, Vasudeva Kutumbam. That is what is mentioned in our holy scriptures. That's how that is going to be the future. So there will not be any political system in the future. So no different nations, entire world will work as one country, that is Vasudeva Kutumbakam. That's how it is going to be. So till we reach 2012, we had a lot of volcanic eruptions. So all these things has taken place, and we have seen the corona now. And in 2001 to 2020, major construction projects will take place in the in field of transportation. So in India also, there is a lot of bullet trains are operated now, starting to operate. So the future will be trains everywhere. So we have seen a lot of aviation sector has taken the beatings, and the aviation sector will not exist in the future, as we have seen that there will not be any airports or anything. So that's how it is going to be. The entire population will operate on the unconditional love. So the new age will begin from 2029. So welcome to the new age philosophy, and now there will be complete peace on the earth after 2029. So many masters, many helpers have joined this one. So they have joined this. How there was a master plan. As I said before in the beginning of this session, that the earth was dominated by the dark energies. So to break that grid, so there were 111 masters formed a total of 44 pyramids across the globe, and this can be seen as a Sri Yantra, and these masters, they have generated these 111 masters or nodes were connected to 144,000 light workers were activated, and these people have taken light from the higher world, and these people were transmitting the light across the globe. If you are seeing this presentation, that itself says that you are a light master, and all the pyramid masters are the light masters, because all the knowledge what we are getting through meditation, we are sharing with everyone. So this is how the light master works, and this is how the light master work on this earth, and they are sharing all the knowledge of higher worlds. They are sharing with all, and all these people, they have increased the light on the earth, and that's how we were able to deactivate the grid of the dark energies, and now the light masters have taken the control across the mother earth, and now they are actually guiding all the humanity towards the positivity, and the first 1,000 years of peace will begin in the coming years. So that's how. So that's how the future is going to be. So this was my presentation, and I thank you one and all. And if you have any questions, you can just shoot up now.
Yes, sir.
Hello.
Good evening.
Yeah, good evening.
Yes,
Really, it is a very interesting topic, and I never imagined or something else, some type of super fish like Superman, something. I really shocked and surprising something is happening.
Yes. That's how future is going to be. And one more point, major point is like UFOs. I have not mentioned in the presentation, but in future we will be able to meet the UFOs, the undefined flying objects. That was we were mentioning that. We are mentioning in our while our conversations and everything. So these people will come and share the knowledge of their dimension with us, and we will be able to travel to the their world very easily. We will have a space shuttle. It will be a reality in the future. Like you are able to go from here to America, or you are able to go from America to Australia. Similarly, you will be able to go to the other worlds from here. So that's how the future is going to be.
Okay, agreed. But right now the situation acquired some country to country, some disturbance and all those things.
Yeah,
This will, but the thing is, how long it will be? One more, and why it is happening? Is it the entry to the 2029, as you say, they want to finish off all these such worst disasters?
Yes. This is like, it is just like all these things are happening for the process of everything is under process. So the entire political system is again rerouted, because all the political people, the government, everything will vanish in the future. So all the countries will come together. So that is the reason like all these things are happening.
Means one man, one word, 1 unit.
Yes. Vasudeva Kutumbo, like we will operate as one. That's how it is going to be.
And one more last question. I am also surprised.
Yeah.
How that writer has imagined this type it is happened. Someone will write a book and they will make a film, that is okay.
Yeah.
But you are telling this will happen, and
This
how
is,
he has imagined, on what base?
no, he has not imagined. That is what I was telling in the beginning of my session. Like this is called the future life progression. There is one thing called past life regression, where you can see your past lives. Like you are a dancer in your past life, and you met with some person in your past life. That is possible. Similarly, we will have like something called the future life progression, where in the future we will see how the future is going to be. So in that manner, he has selected few students, those who have those who are associated with him. So through them, he has sent them into the future progression, and through them they were able to see the visuals, the visions of the future. And through that process, he has written down, noted down all these things, and he just came out with this book. And this is what is going to be happening. That is what he has written way back in 2006. But all these things, with what he has mentioned, most of the things, it already happened. So most of the book is complete now. You are just ahead of just 7 or 8 years to enter into 2029. So that is the reason the vibration of the earth is changing. The people more now, you see, more of the people are more inclined towards spirituality. They are looking for spiritual procedures. They are looking for the spiritual methods. It was not there. If you see just 20-25 years back, that was not the criteria. But now most of the people are looking for the spiritual methods. They wanted to meet with the spiritual gurus, and a lot of people are exploring the spiritual side. That is happening. So this is all part and parcel of the game. This is the game plan of the nature, I can say. That's how it is going to be.
Okay, one more last question. To accommodate all these future upcoming or happenings,
Yeah.
how we can to be prepared? For example, anyhow, we are now above 50, no problem. What about our children to facilitate these future upcoming things to be happen, and they have to be prepared?
Yeah, the future children are born with these kind of abilities. So they have already this three-studded DNA is already activated in them. The children who are born after 2012, they already have this DNA activated in them.
But how to
So,
identify to them? How to recognize? Because see, when we
yeah,
go
yeah.
through recent meditation center and all those things, we have 7 chakra and all those things. If I go and tell 11, how it will be modified? Of course, it is true. I am not denying. But the
Yeah,
thing
yeah.
is how to transfer,
Identify.
how to
See,
interface.
yeah. Actually, the children of today's age, like they are not ready to listen to the elders. You see, you see
Exactly.
any parent, they complain only one thing, that our children are not listening to me. They are not. They are having this kind of a three-studded DNA fitted with them. So they are in a high energy zone already. So it is that you have to listen to them, but they will not listen to you. That's how the criteria.
Yes.
So we are the person, like we have to incline to their energy system. That is how it is going to be. So that is the reason, like we have to do a lot of meditation, and whenever it is possible, like we have to spend some time in silence. We have to spend some time in the nature, and that's how we have to increase our energy system. And we have to get associated with those persons, those who are spiritually inclined, those who are like optimistic towards life. Only with those people you should get associated, so that like you can retain your energy system. If you are associating with yourself with a person who is very much pessimistic, and then he will drain out your energies. So that's how
Exactly.
yeah. So, and you might have experience in your life, in your office, or maybe in your neighborhood. Like if you
Exactly.
meet with a few persons, you feel like your energy is lost. So that's how like it is going to be in the future. Just you be with your family, just meditate together, stay together, eat together, and love each other. That's how the future mantra is.
Exactly. Hope so. Thank you.
Thank you very much. There are some questions here. How there will be no countries? No countries in the sense like there will not be any boundaries anymore. Now we have the boundaries, like we are divided, like India, Pakistan is divided, India and Nepal, Bhutan, we have the boundaries. Yes. Or you see in USA or Britain or any country, you will have there is always a conflict going on between your neighboring countries, and there are boundaries. So in the future, like every country will come together as one unit. So there will not be any boundaries anymore. So when there are no boundaries, there is no military operations, or there is no military at all. So then there is no need to have like visas or anything. So anybody can just freely walk or visit to other country. There will not be any other country, specific country. So they can walk anywhere wherever they feel like they can visit. So that's how the future is going to be.
Yes, sir. Does there mean that there will be no one king ruling all countries, sir?
That means there will be only one king. So that is what the concept, like there is no concept of ruling anybody. There will not be any government, or there will not be any king. It is just the mankind who will come together and connect with each other, and these people will coordinate, cooperate, and make the things happen. There will not be some government, or there will not be some king who will be ruling us, because we will be guided by our own light. We all will become light beings. So we all will be guided by that great light. So when we are guided by that light, so there is no need of any more control from any other king or queen or any prime minister or president or any. So we have our internal light. That light is there to guide us. That's how the future is going to be. So there is no need of any government or anything.
Sir, one more question.
Yes, please tell me.
For example, nowadays in general, the entire world is divided in different geostream systems, so that different kinds of food will be available in different zones.
Yes, correct.
Yeah. So in future, for example, Arabic or India or Australia, wherever you go, you have the certain type of food, and your ability and your digestive system, the climate will be adjusted according to that food.
Yes, correct.
So in future, the geological system or geology or this total entire world will be unique with one type of food. How the body will adjust?
So most of the thing, since we will be taking lot of prana, so our body system will be able to digest more, and we will not take the physical food in abundance, but we will taking this prana, the prana, what we get in meditation. That cosmic energy will be taking more, and we all will become. It is not only 1% or 2%, but all the persons who are living on this earth planet, everybody will become a powerful light. And you will have these special abilities. There is no need to even talk. Psychopathically, you can exchange your views. So there is no, you will not feel hungry anymore, because you are taking the prana. Why you feel hungry? When you feel hunger because you have this your energy is lost. So again, to rebuild that one, the body is asking. I mean, it is the bodily structure to have this hunger. But when you are getting this prana regularly without any stoppage, so there is no the hunger itself will not be there. So when there is no hunger, like you are taking the prana directly, so there is no need to have anything. Yes, for just for casually you can have, but the food is not required. And yes, the food will be readily available, and everybody can have the food. Very different varieties of food will be available to everyone. Now only rich countries will have the access to all the elements of the earth. And the poorest countries are not able to have the access of the food. Most of the countries in Africa and we see like they are dying because lack of food. So that kind of problem will not be there in the future anymore. So whatever negative things we are experiencing now, in future, so all those things will vanish. It will be like heaven on the earth. If I have to put it in one word, like it will be heaven on the earth. And all this transition will not be very difficult. Like you'll be sitting in your house, sipping coffee, sitting on sofa, and just like that, the earth will enter into the proton pen, just like that. And you will not even feel also like you have already entered the photons. So I say that like all the persons who are present on this earth now, they are very, 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 very lucky persons. Because if you are spiritually inclined, good. If you are not so spiritually inclined also, but you will be promoted to the spiritual heaven. But if you are pure at your heart, that is sufficient. That's how it is going to be.
Okay, fine. Expecting soon. Welcome to this new thing.
Welcome to the new world.
Yeah, really wonderful sessions. Really excellent. In my life, first time I'm experiencing this type of.
Yeah, when I read this book, really, I was also very much amazed. That is the reason the title of the book itself is like incredibly believable. You cannot believe these things. So if somebody is reading this book in the year 2006, it was very, very hard to believe. So at that time, we do not had that many issues or problems or this thing. But as and when the time passed, like we had a lot of issues in political area. There was a lot of financial frauds. There were a lot of things came up because the dark forces were at dormant, very higher end. The dark forces were ruling the world. The dark forces were ruling the earth. But now the light masters, they have taken the control from the dark energies. Now the light masters are guiding us. They are guiding the entire people on the earth. That is the reason like all the changes are taking place towards the welfare of the humanity and the mankind.
Okay. Okay, sir. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you very much. Yes, thank you. Yeah,
Thank you so much, sir. Really, it is an amazing and inspiring session. Basically, you are stunned. Basically, the content which you are giving, it is so much amazing. Really, I am like always. What is I was telling? Definitely, we are going to achieve the meditative world, vegetarian world, pyramid world, and that all the visions already we are already trying to towards that we are trying to achieve and putting our efforts. All of us are doing the same work. Now we are seeing the same thing happening. So much happy means just in 7 years we are going to enter that age, and everyone there is complete love, and we are going to experience that. We are really very lucky that 100% I can tell all humans who are going to be in on 2029. Very lucky that everywhere you go, there's only love, joy, peace. There's no ego or cruelty, no negative. Everything is positivity. Such amazing content you shared, sir. It's like a mind-blowing topic you choose and sharing here. And definitely, if possible, so please you can share the PDF also.
Yes,
Definitely,
definitely. I
the
was
book
about to
name
tell you
also
that.
share the PDF also. If you are able to share to us, we
Yes,
will definitely will share your groups, and we definitely this wisdom has to reach every person. Everyone has to know now only, and they should take efforts to change now only. It's not like they'll know very late. If they're able to know only, they will definitely put their efforts, and we all will easily try to achieve this transition. That's I put very strong thought. If the wisdom is known to people, at least now people will put an effort to change, and we all as a team will achieve at the earliest this stage, this age, new age era. Thank you so much, sir, for the wisdom you shared. Amazing topic.
thank you very much.
Heartfelt gratitude to you, sir. My
Thank
wife
you.
also just wants to speak in the
Yeah, yeah,
session.
please, please, please. Yes.
She just started meditation just 1 year ago.
Namaste, sir.
Yeah, namaste.
So I also joined started doing meditation since 1 year, sir. After marriage, after I connected to Sankeet, I started meditation. And I'm also, today I'm really amazed by this session. I was not before aware of this book, what you told. So I will definitely read that book, sir. The knowledge we have to, so that what will be in future, we can better ourselves to adjust to the future. That's
Yes.
what I feel. And my question is, anything? I'm just curious.
Yeah.
There is anything mentioned in this book regarding nature? How it, because lots of development is happening, means obviously how nature will be. That means what nowadays healing is already happening in this world. Like
Yes.
so many initiatives have been taken by the government also, and people awareness has been started created. So will that be helpful in that manner? Is that my question?
Yes, yes. I was about to tell this point, like what and see like how we are connected. Like I missed this point, and I got a question from her to tell that point. That's how happens. Like when we are all connected, you are somewhere and I am somewhere, but our thinking pattern, our thought pattern are so much connected that if I have missed one point, also it is coming from her. So, like in the future, we see that the entire Earth, some parts we have this ice is, and somewhere we have deserts. So, these both the things will vanish. Entire Earth will be the trees, everything will be there. The greenery will be everywhere. So, all the deserts will vanish, whether it is a ice place or whether it is a desert. All these things will vanish. Like in Qatar and Dubai, we'll have these deserts, like desert. So all these things will vanish, and the entire land will be like there will be greenery everywhere on the earth. So when there is greenery, there is a very nice habitat everywhere. All the things will be available easily to us. So there is no shortage of anything. So the entire, as I said, we will experience the heaven on the earth. Until now, we have so much of we have polluted the lakes, we have polluted the nature and everything. So when there is no petrol-driven cars, or there are no aeroplanes, flights, and there is no element to pollute the environment. The factories also will not be there. So everybody will be very much conscious about the nature. So they will not pollute the residuals of factory. They will not pollute it into the nearby stream. So there will not be factories anymore. If there is necessary, then only they will come out with such kind of a factories or anything which will not emit smoke into the nature from through their chimneys or anything. So that kind of a system we will be able to generate. Like how we are able to generate, because all the light beings from the other worlds will come and visit our planet, and they will share the highest technologies with us. So since we were in the third dimension until now, that is the reason they were afraid to come and meet us, because in third dimension we are controlled by anger, lust, greed, and all these negative elements. We are in a destructive mode. So we are not ready to accept the new inventions, what they know. But when we move into the fifth dimension, when we are already moving into the fifth dimension, so once we reach there, we are open to everyone. We are ready to receive love. We become radiant, and we are ready to share love with everyone, all the human beings across the world. And this is the, at that point of time, like these advanced beings, these advanced light beings will come and share their technology with us. That is the reason I was telling, like we will be able to travel to the far space. Now we are not able to travel because of the they are very, very far away from us. But now when they share, they are able to share us the technology what they have. We will be able to travel the far distance within few hours or few minutes. So we will travel at the speed at the light of thought. Just one thought will be able to reach other galaxies very easily. We'll be able to meet those advanced beings. So that is how the future is going. So like it is very like difficult to believe now, but this is how the future is going. So all the elements, everything will be easily available to all. There will not be any shortages. Everybody will be healthy. Now we are struggling with deficiencies or diseases, or will not have proper things to eat. We feel hungry, even though we are eating in the morning, we'll feel hunger in the afternoon. And we have a lot of stress levels. Our energy gets drained. So all these things are happening now. But in the future, like when you are connected with the light beings, we are able to take that light easily. So we will not feel the fatigue. We will not feel the hunger anymore. You yourself will become a light being. So that's how it is. Hope I have answered your question.
Yes, sir. Wonderful, sir. It was really amazing session also. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you very much. And I really thank Sankeet and the entire Qatar team for coming out with these wonderful sessions. And definitely I will share whatever wisdom you are sharing in this YouTube channel or in this Zoom. I will share this link with all my friends in my circle, so that they also can attain the knowledge what you are sharing in this Zoom sessions and YouTube sessions. Thank you very much for being for calling me, and I am very happy to share the wisdom what I have learned. And I thank Brahmashish Patriji for recommending this book to read to all pyramid masters. And because since he has referred this book, I was able to read this book, and I am able to share this book to you. So many thanks to Brahmashish Patriji, and I thank Sankeet and the entire Qatar team, those who are putting efforts for sharing, for making these things to happen. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, sir, once again for you. Definitely, I will also read the book 100%. Your session made me to read the book 100%. And this I will definitely share to as much people as possible. Everyone will definitely gain this wisdom 100%. Thank you so much once again. Thanks for your time, and thanks for the amazing topic. Please, masters, whoever has missed session, please, with records, everything recorded, it is available YouTube. Please 100% watch this wisdom. It is a really amazing wisdom shared by Master Srikanth. Very heartfelt gratitude to you, Master, once again. Thank you so much. Thank you, universe, for the great wisdom you all are getting, and thank you so much. Thank you all, masters. Again, meet you in the next session. Thank you all.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, master.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for your information.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you very much.